Good morning and welcome back to the Social Equity Podcast. I'd love to imagine you listen while you're on your morning walks because I think that's the best time to get inspired, especially on Monday mornings. I'm recording this on a Sunday and I'm on my walk. So if you hear some wind, not sorry about it. I get most inspired when I'm walking, so it just makes sense for me to do this. And as I was walking this morning, I was thinking, Sophia, to get to the next level in your business, you have to believe in yourself like it's nobody's business. Like crazier, more outrageous dreams, bigger goals for yourself than seems possible, and that might feel weird to say out loud to people. And as I was thinking that, I was like, believe in yourself like it's nobody's business, like it's just ridiculous. And then I was like, no, believe in yourself like it is your business, like it's literally my business. It's literally my job to believe in myself. And if you're listening to this and you're a creator, an entrepreneur, or a coach, it is literally your business, your job to feel good, to believe in yourself, to see yourself going somewhere, because if you don't see that for yourself, you won't be able to lead your audience to greater places. You won't be able to lead your audience with new education. You won't be able to lead your audience into going work into higher levels with you. You won't be able to lead your audience into investing more in your products or services if you're not going further yourself. So I just started recording because I was like, this is a really triggering thought for me. If I don't feel good, then I'm actually hurting my business. Now, of course, we all have bad days. Of course, we all have seasons where things are just a little bit harder. I've recently gone through a health struggle, and so I have to give myself grace for those days. But right now in this moment, I feel so good. I want you to know, if you wake up and you don't have chronic pain, be grateful. And it's hard to imagine a world where it's not normal to feel good. I know it was for me for a long time. I didn't think to be grateful for the fact that I could walk and feel like I had this strength and wasn't out of breath. And then things changed, and guess what? Hey, I'm believing that they're changing for good now that I know how to manage it. All that to say is, when you wake up, it is your job. It is your fucking job to feel good. And if you start treating your routines like that and start living your life in a way that makes you happy, things are going to grow exponentially in your business. I'm not saying be lazy. Hear me out. When I first got on my own, started building my brand more aggressively, taking my business seriously, last year I was enjoying my mornings, long walks, working out, and getting naturally inspired as I did the things that I loved in the morning without immediately running to my desk. And then I started doing more tasks that put me in almost like a day job mindset. Like, I started working with clients in ways that weren't authentic to me. Like, it wasn't on call necessarily. It was things that were really rigidly scheduled, and it wasn't in flow with me. It didn't feel good. So I'd wake up in the morning and start thinking about the things I needed to do for those clients on their schedule rather than mine. And I realized I needed to build a business and live a life where I get to be in my flow. I get to be in my flow because that's how I can serve better. And if I feel good first, clients are going to get the most value out of the time they work with me. So for the past year, I slowly stopped going on those long morning walks, waking up and reading a spiritual text, waking up and slowly drinking water, or as right now I'm drinking these little salt beverages because for those of you who followed along, POTS syndrome, I've had to increase my intake of salt by 10 times. It's crazy, but it makes my brain and my body feel good. Wild, I know. If you're feeling chronic fatigue, research POTS and see if salt could be your solution. And I know I talk about this a lot, but it's because I felt bad for so many years and I didn't know why. And to just have this simple answer and to research it has made me feel so empowered. So that's why I say it again and again. If you know someone who has chronic fatigue, God, just tell them to research POTS, P-O-T-S. Anyway, I slowly started getting out of my routine in favor of showing up for someone else on their timeline. And I think that's the reason that 9 to 5, like if you're listening to this, like you don't align with it. You're not vibing with it because your body wasn't made for it. Your brain wasn't made for it. If you're listening to this, you know you were made for more, and you're not sure like what that is yet, or maybe you're 100% sure you are hustling your ass off and you're doing good, but you still want more. I love you. You're like me. We get what we want, and then we figure out a new thing that we want, and we set our sights on it. And then we get what we want, and then we figure out a new thing we want, and we set our sights on it, and we get what we want. That is how it works out. Say it with me. We get what we want. Oh, by the way, if you haven't read my free ebook, How to Get What You Want, it's literally called that. The link's in the bio. You should download it. It's absolutely free. It's 11 pages of pure magic. So I read a lot of manifestation books, and I thought, this is really crazy because I've read so many and I still can't like summarize like what's just the few things you got to do to manifest thing. So I summarized it all to 11 pages and put out an ebook, and it's free. So you should go get it. Free 99, baby. The link is in the show notes. So go get what you want. And the way to get what you want is to wake up happy. And the way to wake up happy is to know you get to wake up and the first thing you get to do is something you love. So I want to challenge you today and ask yourself, where have you let scarcity, where have you let pressure from outside forces, where have you let anything else come before your first moments in the morning being about you, your happiness, and setting your brain up for success, and setting your body up in a place that is peaceful, not immediately jumping up in like fight or flight and feeling rushed, feeling like you've got to hurry up and get all these things done. So I want to encourage you today, if you have to rearrange some things, rearrange them. Because as soon as I shifted this back in my life, my business just got easier and good things just started flow to me and more money started flowing to me because I released the resistance of the fear, waking up and doing all these tasks to get to no. You've got to get your body calibrated. You've got to be in a state of peace. And if you can start your day like that, the rest of your day is more likely to flow. And flow feels good. And flow is the vibration that calls in more. When you show up on the internet, when you show up in your videos, your energy is going to be more relaxed. It is not going to be needy. It is not going to be rigid. It is going to be showing up in peace and in power. Because when you are at ease, you can truly be in your power. You can truly stand tall and have no fear. There's no necessary outcome when you release a video, a teaching, a carousel of copy into the world. It's just pure peace. It's this is what I have to share. And that level of confidence, that level of peace, that energy that you put out will be something that the world responds to in a much more positive, receptive way, because you're not shoving it in anyone's face. You're not feeling rush. Your energy is not energy of dis-ease. Your energy is an energy of, this is my gift. This is my offering to you. And you can take it or leave it, because I am vibing and I am thriving right here, right now. And that's the energy that sells. That's the energy that people can trust, because you don't need them to do anything. You don't need them to follow you. You don't need them to like the post. You don't need them to share the post, because you are so filled and you're coming from a place with a full cup. And when you show up in that energy, all the things you no longer need will easily flow to you. It's so crazy. Like, people don't like to give when they feel someone asking for something, right? Like, are you more likely to tip someone who's like a waitress who like you kind of caught on to like some sad story in her life and you're just gonna like bless her with a 40% tip, okay? Or are you going to be more likely to like give someone on the side of the street who's like acting like insane, running out with signs to get money? Aren't you going to give it to someone who's like working and pushing themselves to show up without a needy energy and not pushing you? They're pushing themselves to show up without a needy energy. That's the type of people we just want to hand things to because we see that they're not asking. And that's how you have to show up on the internet. Now, not with the sad story, but sharing your story, yes. Sharing your vulnerabilities, yes. Being in the energy of just speaking your truth and showing up and doing the work and not expecting anything from anybody in particular except good from the universe, that is the energy that sells. That is the energy that people want to hand things to. People will have no resistance to giving you exactly what you want if you're showing up without the energy of I need this from you. I hope this is making sense. I hope this is landing. It's not about not selling. It's about the energy you show up in. I mean, right now I'm just out here in nature walking and being in this peaceful energy. I can't explain it to you, but it's a knowing because I'm able to put my body in this state of rest and digest and peace. It's this knowing that something incredible is going to happen today. That without doing anything, a new client is going to sign on today. And now this doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. There's daily tasks I do in my business every day. I show up on the internet, I record podcasts, I nurture the clients that I have, I research so I can help my clients, I stay up in it. Of course, there's things that I do and that I do work. But when I'm in this flow state, that's when things just flow in. That's when opportunities just flow in. And that's when people love to pay me in full. And if this attitude, like if you can feel it, because energy doesn't lie, if you can feel this in me and you want to learn how to get to this point in your business, maybe you're already a successful coach, but you just want to make more money, I'd love to coach you. Maybe you're a doctor and you need help with your social media marketing. You just don't know how to position yourself on the internet. When patients walk into your room, they love you, they know you, they trust you, but on the internet, you're showing up and you're not really sure what you're doing. You don't even know how to make a video. I can help you. I can coach you with that. Okay, that's me selling kind of peacefully. I hope that you have an incredible day. I hope that this podcast always starts off your week on the right foot and that you are probably stopping, getting up from your desk and going, wait, I didn't take time for me yet. I am going to go take a walk. This is so important for me in my business. In fact, this is the most important thing for my business, to feel good. But if I don't feel good and I energetically show up wobbly or rushed, that's going to translate on video. That's going to translate. Okay, have an amazing day. My rich sisters, we'll talk soon. Bye. It's time to stop spinning your wheels, trying to build your brand alone on social media. I'm Sophia Splino, the host of Social Equity, and I can't wait to give you the first steps to go from 0 to 5K months and advance to 10 to 15K months. Or if you are already hitting 6 figures, the strategy to hit your next level. Here's why you should lean in and listen to the social media secrets, sales tips, marketing strategies, and mindset hacks that I share. After over 8 years in the industry, amassing over 350,000 followers across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as hosting a top charting podcast and helping powerful women build purposeful, profitable personal brands, I want to help you build your dream business that makes real money, leveraging the power of a personal brand on social media. Because you're ready to quit wasting time on content that isn't working and start bringing in the money you deserve as a purpose-led coach or service provider, sharing your gifts with the world. For a limited time, I'm giving away your first steps to go from 0 to 5K moms and advance to 10 to 15K moms. If you're serious about taking real action and creating real impact with your business, grab my free guide to set yourself up for business success in less than 1 hour. Just go to the link in the show notes. And for more free support, join me on Instagram Live for Content to Profit live trainings. And if you're tired of posting without maximal profit, then you want to join the Profitable Personal Brand Coaching Membership. I designed this coaching membership for female coaches, service providers, and entrepreneurs who want to be known for purposeful work and build an extremely profitable personal brand on social media without wasting time. Can you imagine if your revenue doubled or tripled with the help of strategic social media? Because I want to help you create content and business strategy that gets you to consistent $10,000 to $20,000 months. So if you're stuck at generating less than $5,000 a month in revenue from social media, this is the membership for you. If you're committed to taking action in just 3 months to a year of working with me, your life and business could never be the same. And if you need one-on-one support, whether you're a novice at creating or you're feeling stuck, hitting a plateau in a business that once had consistent revenue and needs strategic consulting to get to your next level, you can book a private breakthrough session with me. If you feel yourself come alive and get excited to take radical responsibility for building your own social equity, your personal brand that no one can take from you, leave a 5-star rating with a kind review wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to share this show with a powerful woman you know. And remember, with a positive mindset and a profitable personal brand, all things are possible. So get up and go get what you want.